Hey guys, Puppet Kicker here. I got my parts in for my four-wheel drive to fix it. So today we're going to work on trying to fix the transmission, the rear transmission in the four-wheel drive. But first, let's give you some shout-outs. Doc Sprocket, great guy. I noticed a lot of y'all may be noticing that I'm giving Doc Sprocket a big shout-out. That's because honestly, man, I really like the dude's sticker. I mean, I got one coming, so I'll be happy to display that beautiful thing. Also, I want to give a shout out to SulphurCityDesign.com. Right there. Hang on. There we go. He's the one that done the stickers for my mower here, and he's also got me a couple of stickers over on the website there. Oh, well, one, but we're going to revamp it. Anyhow, and thank you to all my new subscribers. God bless each and every one of y'all. Without further ado, let's get to working on this rear end for this lawnmower. Wow. I've went and done it, hadn't I? Yeah. Y'all remember the lawnmower I just got? It had a MST 205 in it. So I'm pulling the input shaft out of it right now. I've already got, that's the reason why I've got that all tore apart. Got the input shaft still in the tranny, or in the pulley, I mean. You can see down there. What I'll do is heat up underneath of it. This is Fearless, or I'm sorry. This is Redneck Computer Geek. He's real famous for his main mud mower, and he's also got a Facebook page. But this is his method. What I'll do is heat up on the underside of this. I'll take my little candle here, rub around this side of it, and that will seep down inside of here in between this shaft and the pulley and help me get it off a little bit easier. But I'm also going to take a little air hammer that I've got over there. I'll also use it. So yeah. Alright guys, we got that knocked out of there. As you can tell, here they are. This is the one that was in the four-wheel drive Tranny, which is right here now. But as you can tell, it lines up perfect as to where this other one, let me scoot this one down just a tad. There we go. You can see how they this one's different than these two. Alright, this is the 205, and you can see right there where it's even, that's where it's snapped off, right there at the snap pin. And up top, and here's where my pulley goes. Alright guys, I'm going to get this put back in here and get it put back together, so I'll be right back. Alright guys, got her back together there. Now all I got to do is, take my extended piece here, get it go down over top of it, wherever the keys line up at, but so we're down through there. Yeah, and then I'll show you my plan, but today we're going to call it quits because it's getting kind of dark and I got to go in and eat me some dinner. God bless you. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and continue working on the 4x4 Craftsman Creeper. A couple days later, but there was some differences on the input shaft that I was going to end up using. I've once again had to change it out. The input shaft, this is the Peerless 930 input shaft, and the other one, it's already gone. I put it into a different transmission and another guy's using it. But if you remember, the other one had two lines for C-clips. Alright, well, it was actually different too. It came out of a Peerless MST 205. It would not work because it was a little bit too long. So a Peerless MST 205 input shaft is different than a 206 input shaft. Also, the differences between a 206 545C and a 206 508B or something like that. The input shafts on the 508B will be a little bit shorter, which is what I needed in this one. Also, the shifting shaft is a real short one. It's almost to the case. So what I've done is I've got a completely different transmission in here now. This one is almost like a brand new one. What I've done is, this is actually a, if you can see that there, 206508B. And like I said, the differences are the input shafts are the short stubby one, and that's the kind that I needed, and the shifter shaft was a short one, so I just replaced the shifter shaft, and that was it. Inside, I checked everything on the inside. Everything is exactly the same as far as gearing ratios and all that stuff. So what we're going to do right now is, I have my pulley back on there. You can see, I mean, it is a really great tight fit. So what I'm going to do is, I'll pull this pulley up to roughly about right there, and I'm going to weld it. Then I'm going to take a pillow block bearing, I'll slide over it, and I'll run me a piece of that 1x1 tubing right there from this side of the frame all the way over to the other side, and I'll weld it, and then I'll bolt my pillow block bearing to it. I think it'll hold a lot better than what this little old bearing that I had up top will do. Unfortunately, I can't get nowhere in there any lower to put another one, but that one should help it a whole lot. So let me get this cut and we'll show you. Alright guys, here as you can see, what I've done is I've got my pillow block bearing on there. I've got my cross brace in also. What I'm going to do is tack weld this cross brace in here, and I'll unbolt my pillow block bearing, take it off, and tack weld my pulley on the bottom also. So let's get that done. Alrighty, that ain't gonna go nowhere, so now we'll get this pillow block bearing out of the way. And I have made sure that everything was squared up as far as same measurement from here to back to the back, measure from here back to back, make sure it was level. And as you can see, everything turns really freely. So we're good to go. Now we'll unbolt all this stuff here. Now we'll just pull the pillow block bearing back off of here. And right there is where I was wanting my pulley, so. Alrighty. Now we'll squirt this right here and cool it down a little bit. She's all gooder now. All gooder. Yes, sirree, Bob. Well, that part's fixed. I've still got to get me a belt that goes from bottom of the tranny, this bottom pulley, all the way to my front transmission. But right now it's two-wheel drive. I mean, that'll work. Alright guys, there we are. I got the four-wheel drive fixed. I did put the front bumper and the winch on there. I've not got the winch controls hooked up yet, but a lot of y'all said it looked like it was a little bit too high, but I kind of like it right there. I think that's a good stance for it. I'll show you what I had to do to fix the rear end. If you can see down in there, I put a pillow block bearing down there. I think that'll work a whole lot better than what I had. If it'll start up, let me see. A lot quieter. It's a lot quieter than the old bearing too. But I think that'll work. I don't have a belt that runs from my rear transmission to my front transmission, so I've still got to get that. But check them white letters out. I think I'm going to go ahead and do all my tires that way. I kind of like that. Alright guys, that about wraps it up. I did not brace up the frame yet. My son, I went and got him, and we're fixing to work on his project. So we're going to stop messing with this one for right now. I can ride it, move it around and everything. So that's good enough for me for right now. Now it's time to get on this father-son build. God bless y'all. Thank y'all for watching.
Straight up the woods where I love to stay. It's that country white boy that you love to hate. Pushing them four-wheel drives cause we love some mud. And when we party, we ain't stopping till the sun come up.